Hello everybody, welcome back, good morning. Let's have a look at the charts. We're starting off with SPX. That's right, a little bit of stocks, because yesterday I said, despite Bitcoin looking actually okay on the 4-hourly time frame, I don't think it's going to avoid a pullback because stocks want to pull back. Stocks look particularly weak. Turned out they were. This is the close yesterday, 1.39% close yesterday, and it brought Bitcoin down with it. But the pre-market's out already, and we're 0.5% up on the US 500. And with gold is powering through, and with Bitcoin, it's sort of creeping back up again. Now we're hitting this 7 simple moving average on the daily at the moment. I think with the bullish divergence that has been going on for the last week, we should at least reach the Bollinger Band now. So we're talking 86,000. I think that's where we're headed. And the 4-hour gives you the 89 and potentially 90, with a view to hopefully get to breaking 92. Same thing as yesterday, I would add though. So despite Bitcoin looking reasonable, and I'm not saying it's nothing special at the moment. There's divergence. That's all. There is just divergence. But looking like the divergence could lift it to some of these areas, 84, 86, 89, 90, 92. There's a lot of resistance, and all of those areas is resistance. It's all about the stock market. Bitcoin could do that, and this is the problem you always have with altcoins, isn't it? Really, I always say it's like, oh yeah, this altcoin's got a really good setup, but look, you got to remember that Bitcoin might not allow for that. I said, well, what do you mean, man? I said, well, the market trends as one big thing. So when I say that this altcoin has a setup, and that setup could materialize into something good, remember that Bitcoin might deny that. But a setup is a setup. It's 100% guarantee. No, it's not. And you say the same thing now with Bitcoin. You go, whoa, setup is a setup. It's 100% guarantee. No, it's not. Stocks are weak, unfortunately. But decentralized. Not decentralized. Really? It's not really decentralized, is it? Well, you got to look at these guys down here. CleanSpark, Hut 8. Yeah, they're in charge, aren't they? They're the ones who dig that Bitcoin out. Coinbase. These are the guys who are selling it. Yeah, it's not decentralized, is it? Yeah, it's not decentralized at all. On every centralized exchange, they buy and sell Bitcoin. It's not really decentralized. You got bloody Michael Saylor, who's got a good portion of the pie. It's not decentralized. Do you know what I mean? I'm only taking the piss. I like Bitcoin. Obviously, it is decentralized, but you know what I mean. It's not really. It is, but it isn't. Right, so we'll leave it with you there. There really isn't much more to say. Stocks bouncing at the moment. Let's have a quick look, and then we'll wrap it up. Weak, all over the place. Terribly weak. At least this time there's some bull div that might materialize and yield a better bounce. A tiny bit of that as well seen on the daily, and obviously the weekly. You're not really going to see anything like that at all. So don't hold your breath on stocks. Unfortunately, they are wrecked as a mother. But the 4-hourly could bounce and turn around. I think what's going on now is all this stuff in the world is just allowed for people to just go, you know what, it's going down. Best place for it to be, because if there's one thing that stocks will never do, it will go to zero. Alright? It just won't. They can't. It's not going to. But they could come down significantly and then be bought back up, like we see all the time on all kinds of stuff. So it's a risk off, isn't it? Risk off situation. Whether or not you want to take risk off, or if you're prepared to scale in, or whatever. I think the majority of the world around us is risk off right now. I mean, for just simple supports on stocks, possibly 5,270, previous high here, but this could be influenced by a man in a chair, saying some words and pressing a couple of buttons. It is that simple. Hopefully we're going to see some stability on this, at least some sideways and up, But until we get back to 6,000, I wouldn't be expecting any kind of special new all-time highs. This is a pretty significant turnover at this point now. Hopefully it can just stabilize a bit and allow for crypto to move back up again. Because, Bitcoin and, our biggest hodl of the year, XRP, I mean, they're looking reasonable, and I would even say XRP is looking good, but it's not going to be able to be traded in a vacuum. It can just fall apart as easy as anything else if stocks and Bitcoin decide to, fart in your face. Right, I'll leave it with you there. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.